hello. I'm just so excited. I know I say that a lot, and excited isn't even the right word. I'm honored, privileged, blessed, humbled, overjoyed, ecstatic, grateful, just all of it. Like, seriously, you know how they say all the feels? Like, I really have all the feels with this. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was possibility. And it's actually perfect because there actually was a time in my life when I didn't believe that putting my book together would be possible. You guys can go on my blog and read more about like the whole journey about the book, but the point is that it took almost 2 years for that book to go from just being words on a computer to being something that is actually going to be completed next week, so that I can actually see it in digital format, and then I will be sending it off to a printer for a test run, and I will actually be holding my book at the end of the month, at the end of June. And the way that it seems like it's going to unfold is that I will be in Massachusetts, in Duxbury Beach, Massachusetts, which is one of my absolute favorite places on this entire earth. I go there every summer. I spend time with my aunt. My aunt turns 80 this year. My mom turns 70 this year. We will all be together in Duxbury. And I have actually found a photographer who does beautiful work, who will be documenting me looking at my book for the first time. So for those of you who are married and did like a first look at your wedding, like, you know, when you first see each other in your wedding outfits, and that's kind of what it feels like. Like, I'm going to be looking at my book for the first time in one of my favorite places on earth, and in one of the places that helped me believe that my book was possible. And so that beautifully segues into how can you start to believe in possibility again? Well, one of the things that I have seen to be a complete game changer is to surround yourself with people who also believe in possibility. I don't necessarily mean that you have to go spend money on a coach or anything like that, although coaching has been amazing for me as an individual and also in my business. Like, I see what people do when they have a coach that is supporting them and loving them and holding them accountable. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are only surrounded by people who can't see possibility, who can't believe in things for themselves, they're not going to believe in things for you. So you're going to start to take, you know, their word as gospel because you love them, you appreciate them, you believe in them, you know, they're your mom, your dad, your spouse, your best friend, your coworker, whomever, right? So you're going to start to think like, oh, I wonder why they think that. Maybe it's a dumb idea. Maybe it's not really something that I can actually do. And the truth is that, yeah, maybe it's not, but maybe it is. And what if it is? Think about all the creations in this world that started from nothing. Think about all the creations that never came to be because those people didn't believe that they could do it. They didn't think it was possible. And I'm going to tell you something. One of my very first coaches, Mayor Miller from The Toughest Fight, she told me, nobody really cares about what you're doing. And at first I was like, what? That's not nice. But that's the truth. And here's why. People are living their own lives. People are fighting their own battles. People are going through all of their own stuff that is very hard for them to truly, genuinely, it's not because they don't want to, have the time, space, and energy to care that deeply about what you're doing. They're going to be happy for you. They're going to give you hugs. They're going to, you know, support you in, you know, sharing your post or buying your book or whatever. But at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to figure out your stuff because they're working on figuring out their own. So when you're choosing support, when you're choosing that system that's going to allow you to thrive and build yourself up and help you create not only that foundation, but keep that momentum so that you can actually make your dreams come true, not because they're necessarily going to bring you $1 million, not because you're trying to please your parents, but because you want to make it happen for you so that you can look back on your life and say, I did that. I had an idea. I had a dream. I got support. I have accountability. I did that because I wanted to do that. I have no idea what's going to happen with my book. I don't know if it's going to sell 1 copy or 10 million. You know, it could become one of those instant bestsellers, and who knows, right? But I didn't do it because of that. I did it because I wanted to enjoy the creative process. I did it because I wanted to maybe in some way test myself and see what it is that I could do. See that could I take this idea? Could it happen? Could I be patient? Could I support it? Could I do it? And look, I even surrounded myself, just to show you, with love and support. So I have a board that says create on it, and on there are all my ideas for the book. That's a painting that I made before I ever found an illustrator. It says 2016 at the bottom, because that was a vision that I had that supported me in being patient for bringing my book to life. Down here you're going to see, I thought I could zoom it, but you can't. Down here you're going to see just a printed up copy of the very first illustration of my book. All of the benefactors that I'm celebrating. I know it's May, but we're working on it. And actually the cards that you see at the top is artwork from the illustrator who is doing my book. So all this stuff is producing a gorgeous energy around me that keeps supporting me and keeps helping me believe that it's possible, because all of that was possible. Everything you see on there became possible because I believed. So I wanted to share all of this with you guys again, and hopefully a better quality video. If you follow me, you noticed that a couple of weeks ago, maybe a little bit more now, I was in a beautiful high energy state in my Kundalini Yoga teacher training, and the wisdom that was coming through, all of the posts, all of the information, I mean, every break that I had from my class, I was just writing something else down, posting something, sharing it. And that's why I'm really so blessed and honored that the energy of the guided career chose me to bring it through, because it's not me, it's this amazing energy that has a life of its own, and I'm the one who gets to present it to you in this format. So I wanted to share all of that with you, because one of the things that we are going to do is help you believe in possibility again. And once you start seeing that one thing is possible, more things are going to be possible. In the last video, I gave this example. It was coming to me that was like, if your door is closed, your windows are closed, you're not going to be able to let anything in. And right now it's like getting really warm, and so the bugs are kind of everywhere. And so when I leave the door open, all these bugs come in. And I know that sounds like a negative, but the point is that when the door is open, that door of believing in possibility is open, things start to come in. Things start to come in. If those doors are closed, if you can't believe in possibility, possibility is not going to come knocking at your door. What I'm sharing with you is that when you're surrounded by a group of committed, determined, resilient people who are trying to do the same thing in their own way as you, that breeds possibility, because that's what we're all going to be sharing. We're all going to be talking about it, and we're going to see in each other something that we can't see in ourselves. So take that with you. Take it for what it's worth. I'm sharing the next information so you guys feel pressured, because I firmly believe that if you're meant to be in this program, you will be. The group is going to be intentionally small, somewhere around 10 people. You know, it could be 9, 11, you know, it could be a little bit, but it's not going to be 20. Because of the fact that the type of support that you're going to be receiving, I have capacity and space in my schedule to support about 10 or 11 people. That's the number that was given to me. So you say given to me, right? My intuition shared with me that that's the energy of this group. Enough people, so we have a variety, we have different ages and brackets and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, but enough so that it's intimate enough so we can all really get to know each other, and enough so that I can support you in the way you deserve and desire to be supported. So right now, 5 women have enrolled. 5 women have officially enrolled. 3 are still making decisions. I have one more call scheduled next week with somebody else. And so if you add those numbers up, that's 9, right? And I said just now, there's probably like 9 to 11 or so people. So again, it's not to pressure you. It's simply that I know psychologically some people need a little bit of like, oh crap, like this is happening. Like if I'm thinking about it, I really need to reach out. And I'm not going to pressure you to be in the group. I'm not going to pressure you to sign up because that's too much work. We have enough work to do that I don't need to drag people along, and I'm not going to do it. The people who are in this group are genuinely excited to be here. I did not have to convince them. I did not have to twist their arm. I did not have to do anything. They felt the energy. They knew this was the place for them, and 5 of them have said yes. And so we've got about 5 spaces left, 5 or 6. And again, you know, some people might be claiming them right now. So if this is feeling really good to you, the best way to decide is to just schedule a call. Send me an email. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's see if this is good for you. I have another video out there that talks about the payment plan. The program is $444 for 11 weeks. You can pay however you can. So what that means is that you will receive an invoice with the full amount. You make payments over the next 11 or 12 weeks as you can. And the one limitation is to have it paid off by the end of the program, which is August 19th. So let me know. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how you're going to believe in possibility just a little bit more. And I can't wait to just see what you create, whether it's within the guided career, whether it's one-on-one coaching with me or somebody else, whether it's privately in your own world, because that's how you work best. It's all beautiful, and it's all going to help you make your possibilities into realities. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. Check out the link in the little description for the guided career. Share this with anybody who you think needs to know. And believe. I believe in you. So I hope you believe in yourself too. Talk to you soon. Bye.